Hello and welcome back to Global Biz Talk. I'm Farah K, and today's episode we are diving into one of the largest and most powerful marketplace in the world, which is North America. This region consists of the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And today we'll be zooming in on the United States of America, the economic powerhouse that drives not just North America but much of the global economy. I'm joined today by my awesome team, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Hanisa.
My name is Siti Umaira.
And my name is Nurin Shamira.
Hey everyone, can't wait to get into this. The US is such an interesting topic.
Hi there. There are just so much to talk about when it comes to industry and business in the States.
Hello, I'll be diving into trade and economic challenges, and there's plenty to unpack.
To kick things off, North America is one of the top economic regions globally. Thanks to its highly developed infrastructure, skilled workforce, and strong trade relationship. The United States in particular stands out with the largest economy in the world based on nominal GDP. It's a country known for its entrepreneurship, innovation, and influence across almost every sector, from finance to film. But what makes the United States economy so dominant and resilient? Let's find out. Hanisa, over to you.
The US has diverse workforce, high level of productivity, and access to natural resources. It also a leader in technological innovation, especially in areas like AI, software, biotech, and green energy. Plus, the US dollar is the world's primary reserve currency, which gives it even more influence in international trade and finance.
That's a great point. People often forget how important the US dollar is in global businesses. Absolutely. When we look at major industry, the US has a wide variety. Which is technology is the big one. Companies like Google, Apple, and Amazon are global leaders. And second is finance. Is another, especially with Wall Street in New York, which influences global stock markets. There's also healthcare and automotive, aerospace, agriculture, and energy, and entertainment like Hollywood, which export American culture around the world. And what makes it all possible? A strong entrepreneurial ecosystem. The US is known for encouraging startups and new business ideas, especially in places like Silicon Valley and Austin, Texas.
And don't forget the role of higher education too, with top universities doing research that leads to new technologies and business.
Exactly. Innovation and risk-taking are really supported there.
Okay, let's talk about international trade. The US is one of the top exporters and importers in the world. So it exports things like aircraft, machinery, electronics, vehicles, soybeans, and pharmaceuticals. Its top trading partners are, for example, Canada and Mexico. Thanks to the USMCA agreement, for China, despite despite recent tensions, and also Japan, Germany, and South Korea. Okay, the USMCA, which replaced NAFTA, is a major trade agreement that simplifies cross-border trade, protects intellectual property, and sets labor standards across North America.
That agreement really reshaped how businesses operate across the region.
True, but there are still some challenges the US face. First, inflation and rising interest rates are making borrowing and living more expensive. Then there's the supply chain disruptions caused by global conflicts and the aftermath of COVID-19. There's also trade tensions with countries like China, where tariffs have affected industries like agriculture and technology. And finally, the labor shortage in certain sectors like construction and healthcare is putting pressure on growth.
At the same time, though, the US is investing in green energy, tech, infrastructure, and even reshoring some manufacturing jobs back to the country.
Exactly. It's like a transformation space adapting to a more digital, eco-friendly, and competitive global market. This has been a really rich conversation. The United States clearly plays a dominant role in the global economy, and its influence in the North American marketplace is unmatched. Whether it's through innovation, trade, or cultural exports, the US continues to lead and shape international business trend. Before we close, any last takeaway from the team?
The US economy shows how a mix of strong institution, innovation, and consumer power can drive success.
And the variety of industry from tech to entertainment means there are so many opportunities for investments and partnerships.
But it also reminds us that every strong economy has to adapt to global challenges and stay competitive.
Well said, everyone. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of Global Biz Talk. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you've learned something new about the US marketplace and North America's role in the global business. Stay tuned for our next episode. We'll be heading to another continent to explore a new market. Until then, take care and stay curious. Okay, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.